Hello. Good morning. What, you don't want to say anything like you?
No, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for you.
You're just looking.
I just wanted to hear your voice.
Yes.
I wanted to hear your voice as you intro the thing.
You know something
it's like an intro on an album. What?
You said to me on the show that you actually like me, except I don't know, huh? Or you don't like me.
The way you're going, I'm wondering what sort of slippery slope you're going down right now.
No, nothing.
It won't be anymore. Okay.
But you actually like girls with long hair. You remember saying that? I didn't know that. No way.
I never.
Who had it?
Never said that.
You did. Yeah. Hey.
What?
Yeah.
When? So let's do the court thing.
This must have been on Friday. Was it Friday?
So at this point in time, I'd like the witness to point to us exactly when I said this, at what time, on which show,
to you.
On which edition
I
of
put
the
it to
AM
you,
show.
Benjamin Akaku.
And I put it back
That's
to you.
on
That this is false
Thursday or
propaganda.
Friday. You're actually... Well, I mean, it's not that. Okay.
Please, I will not adduce any evidence. I'm not calling any witnesses.
Oh, but didn't anybody hear that? Okay, listen. I think you
I honestly don't remember.
on my dress. So this must have been Thursday, but sometime last week.
Really?
Yeah, you said your dress is nice. Okay.
Are you sure you didn't see me somewhere else, dream or something?
Massa, you were here.
Ayo.
And then you said, I like everything except that I usually like long hair. Oh! See, I have a witness who remembers. No, I think it's our director.
This is a staged witness.
No, it's not. You know why I brought it up today? Because I was telling myself, but Mama, why didn't you say anything when he said that?
When I said that? No, but I think then you must have misheard.
No, Master. I was right here with you.
Because I was actually, I do remember last week, how come we started the news review and we're talking about hair? But what I recall from last week was that I said your hairstyle was not, you did something with your hair.
Yeah.
You remember? But then you did something different with your hair.
Added,
and I said it was lovely.
But you added that you like long hair.
No, I think I recall. It's not your hair I was talking about.
What was it?
You know the day you wore the flowery dress, yellow, blue, and I was talking about the dress. So I think
I know you.
That's why I couldn't recall.
So how do you like your girls then?
This is evidence I am not going to give because I am not in the box currently, and she is not.
Listen, I'm going to look for that.
My lord, I refuse
I will listen
that claim.
to every episode from Monday to Friday, and I'll find that and I'll cut it and I'll play it back to you.
But anyway, how do you like your tea? Do you like tea alone? Do you like tea with sugar, with milk? Do you like it with biscuits? I
like green tea with lemon, no biscuit. You can add rich tea.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you feel if you went somewhere and they offered you tea without biscuits? How do you feel?
I will certainly not wait for 3 hours. That I know.
My lords, they did offer me tea.
Hey, you people, you are mean, eh?
But not with the biscuits.
You are mean. You are mean.
Hey.
You are mean.
They should have just offered him biscuits. Let's dig into the papers.
That was just something little that was said, and it's become the headline.
Hey!
All right, people, let's do what we've been asked to do, which is go through the newspapers and tell you about the stories making headlines. We will try and do myjawline.com also for you. It's a month of love. We're still in February. Don't forget. Don't let the election petition confuse you. I'll try and find his tastes, and we will put it here live. I've got the Daily Graphic newspaper, front page of the Daily Graphic. Election petition, Jid Mensah Makmenu won't testify. Respondent cancelled, tell courts what would finally be decided. I guess we wait to see later today.
I can't wait for today to just wear on for me to hear how this will go. Because yesterday, monitoring this, look, honestly, I was sitting and laughing. I was just laughing at the antics in court and what, the legal brains would do. That's quite, how would I even, it's a bit of a risk, basically, what the MPP is doing in terms of, allowing this to go, saying they will not adduce evidence, and they are actually saying that the petitioner has not brought forth enough evidence to support his case, and so they can let go. Of course, if it backfires, then it could become a problem. And you saw Chachu vehemently opposing that, saying, no, Jean Mensah must be in the box. Today, we'll see whether she'll get to be in the box when the bench decides what the way forward will be.
We're in 2021, so, it will be difficult to say that you're bringing people before you for contempt if you see the kind of artwork that people have done. I don't know.
You have to go there.
If the judiciary is mindful. Okay, let me stick to the papers. So there's manhunt for 2 policemen over robbery. That story is on page 13. A bit of that. The Accra Regional Police Command has launched a manhunt for 2 policemen suspected to have robbed 2 Burkinabes of approximately 1.22 million Ghana cedis. The amount is the proceed from 3 kilograms of pure gold the 2 Burkinabes sold to a client. The suspects are said to have attacked the Burkinabes at gunpoints at the Classic Guest House at La Paz in Accra. There's more on the robbery operation and then the arrest as well in terms of why they're looking for these 2 policemen. No need to fear COVID-19 vaccines. That's a call by Da Costa Boaji. And then graphic mix for appointment. I'll come back and celebrate one of them, who is a friend to us and, of course, to the show. But let's check our center spread. Galamsey activities in Western North Warren, according to Forestry Commission. And then beneficial ownership data will be confidential. That's Registrar General making that assurance there. The Ghana National Council for Private Schools has called on the Ghana Education Service to sanction any official of the Atebubu Municipal Education Office in the Bono East region who allegedly took money from its members before handing over personal protective equipment provided by the government for schools. This story about the Galamsey activities, we'll probably come back and do a bit more for you. On the back page, the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly has allocated the Abinchi and Racecourse Market as temporary trading site to traders from the Kumasi Central Market. The move is to allow for the redevelopment of the Central Market to continue. And then robbers raid filling station, kill private security guard. There are 3 suspected robbers. They attacked the filling station at Ashauman yesterday dawn and allegedly killed a private security man on duty. The suspected robbers locked up 2 female attendants in one of the offices at the Ashauman station, pure water goil filling station, after stealing an amount of 2,006 Ghana cedis. The rest of the story is there on the back page of the paper.
Let's get into the Ghanaian Times newspaper now. It says it's the most authoritative newspaper. COVID-19 update, death toll jumps to 464. There are 765 new cases, 71,533 confirmed, and 6,411 active cases. Also there, police embark on another nationwide disinfection exercise. That's actually on page 18. And the Ghana Police Service has once again engaged Zoomline Ghana Limited to disinfect all its facilities throughout the country. You can check out details of that story on page 18 of the Ghanaian Times newspaper. Appointments Committee starts vetting ministers designate tomorrow. Tomorrow being the 10th, the date that was slated for that exercise. It's in line with Article 78(1) of the 1992 Constitution. And per the schedule, you should expect tomorrow Minister Designate for Health, Kwekwajuman Menu, a repeat customer. Then Joseph Osei Owusuch, who actually is chairing the committee. After him, the Minister Designate for National Security, Albert Kandapa, will take the seat to end business for the day. So look out for some of those tomorrow. Then Supreme Court to rule on EC Chair's cross-examination today. When you dig into some of the other pages, page 5, South Africa halts AstraZeneca vaccine rollout after a study showed disappointing results against its new COVID variant. What's the name they've given this one, though? I know the UK variant is B117 SARS-CoV-2. You know, when it comes to illnesses, something I've noticed, the more the names, the different, numbers and titles they give the thing, the worse it is for the human body. I think I should check out what, how the code name they've given. I'm calling it a code name as a layperson. The South African variant. But yesterday when I saw this story, it just means that we're in more trouble.
It's a stubborn one because the vaccines produced currently on the market in terms of the AstraZeneca, its efficacy, I mean, the virus is so stubborn that
it's practically...
I think initially they said what was existing was about 70-something effective, right? But when they did the test again, this is coming around like 22 thereabouts. So they have to hold on and then they have to check it again and try and see if they can do something about it before they start. So Africa, our story is different. You know, we've been talking about how people should open up and receive the vaccines, but there may be a problem because you know that in Ghana, we have all the variants. We've got the UK and the South Africa. There was some news from the Western region yesterday, and they're recording high incidence of the UK variant there, apparently. So we're still a long way, and that's why we have to take the basic things, prevent it is more of our thing now until this is sorted.
Let's do some international news very quickly. We'll be right back to Ghana, but race to find 200 people after India dam disaster. This was actually after a Himalayan glacier fell into a river and triggered a huge flood in northern India, killing a teen. Another story I've been following. Disinformation, this is page 11, can set arms of government on collision course. Have you listened to Frank Anodompre in recent times? In Sawan Medwajiri MP, majority whip, chief whip for the MPP. On the back of what Muntaka did, the apology, he said it's right, but he's also had some scathing comments and why such statements ought not to be made. Right or wrong? Well, you can check out that story from the papers and give your opinion. The middle spread of the paper, Foreign Minister Designate calls for consolidation of Ghana-Saudi relations. It also talks about the appointments committee tomorrow. Then on the back page, Zoom Lion disinfects 10 institutions in the Bono region. That's it with the Ghanaian Times newspaper. All
right, let's jump into the Daily Guide newspaper. On the front page, 2 senior high school girls faked kidnapping. You probably heard about this story of 2 students of St. Louis. How do you do that? How do you do that to your parents? Was it community?
Did I read or listen to? I read the thing yesterday and I was distraught because when I read, it was, they had been kidnapped, this taxi, and I was thinking, oh, poor girls, and only 2, and I was like, hey.
Yeah. They apparently went to school on Friday, and then that was it. And according to the report, police actually looked for them. They searched for them. They were checking out on leads and following.
And the sort of things they told that, the one sent a text, the other called that these people have caught them and they they are doing things with them and all of that. Any parent, one of them collapsed, right? One of the parents apparently collapsed.
I heard stories like
that. Upon hearing, only to hear say, hey, Sitiwa.
Yeah. Apparently they were with their friends.
Children of today.
Male friends. And I heard somebody saying this morning that they should send them to the juvenile court and deal with them. How do you handle a situation like that? But listen,
the juvenile
teenagers, apparently they're like 13, 14. But this, I don't know what you can do to girls like this. They're teenagers. They have to make the mistakes and learn the lessons themselves. I don't know if there's any advice, honestly, that you can give them. They have to realize the situation themselves. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't have a teenage girl, so I don't know how to deal with this. I was offered tea, no biscuit. Rojo eating. Nana not calling.
Biscuits no way.
Why is this the headline? Okay, but we need these light moments in situations where everything is so tensed, Yeah. Charlie, but this one is like, I said I won't call my witness. What can you do? I guess that's where we've gotten to. It's not like the courts summoned her to come and answer questions. So we'll see how this one goes.
And it was quite a banter with Chachu yesterday with regard to, precedent and what might have happened and whether there is this, how would I even put it? Whether Jean Mensa necessarily must. Of course, you must prove in court why she must, come and take the box. If you really feel that she ought to be in the box, because here are the petitioners, and they are saying, well, you've made your case. We are not going to do that. But honestly, for me, I feel that to bring closure to this entire matter and to take away any doubts, if she did, I feel it would be a positive thing. I'm not dictating to the members of the bench, the Lord Justices, but I'm thinking that to dispel any doubt from people's minds, I think if she took the stand and if she were quizzed on what exactly happened on the day, I think it would be good for Ghana. I think.
I remember something that one of the justices during the review of the interrogatory's decision, and she suggested that Chachu Chikata could ask those questions during cross-examination.
Yeah, true.
At the time, the response was that if you say the questions are irrelevant, how do I then ask during cross-examination? But now I'm thinking, the decision has not even been made, right? But here we are. So if they miss the opportunity on the questions, will they miss this one as well? That's a big one. But is this the end of the road in terms of all the courtroom action that I put it to you? It would be sad if this
it would be too quick. It would be like enjoying a very good meal and all of a sudden having the meal whisked away from you, because Chalina, for some of us in that setting, we want to see more.
Sometimes they say the best is the quickie. All right, let's do
the best is the what?
Center spread of the day.
The best is the what? I'm not going to let
you. Do a playback. Rewind.
You just use the keyword.
Let's do the center spread of the daily guide. That's the News One Entertainment pullout. Miss Ghana organization denies latest exploitation claims. Now, this is one of those pageants that I get tired talking about. The Miss Ghana, and I think pageants in all, really. But I've got to say big ups to Sule Muntari's wife.
Yeah.
She got the franchise, right? For the
Minaye.
Exactly, for the Miss Universe. And I think that it's been still one of the prestigious
it's been quite
pageants.
A while, and she sustained it.
Even during the COVID, even when they had a different way of getting the queen, we didn't hear any controversy. Sadly, the thing with Miss Ghana is there's one allegation or the other. There's somebody resigning. I think that's been like something associated. Every year we hear somebody resign, and the latest is that the first runner-up has resigned. Except that in her formal resignation, she said it was for personal reasons. But some people are reporting that there were some issues, some underlying issues of exploitation. The angle in the paper this morning is that the organizers have denied this claim. But as for me, I am tired of talking about it, so I'll leave it there. Prophet Kum Chacha contradicts himself on drinking habits. If you're interested, you can grab it. All right, there are other stories in the center spread, but I guess that's all that I will do on the back page. Some sports, but we'll leave the sports stories for Reiko to do in a little bit after the review.
Is it because the sports stories they are distasteful, or they don't speak well of you? Is your team in there?
Which team
Any of
is
your
that?
Teams, Leeds United or
there's
Accra
club.
Hearts of Oak?
There's club. There's sports varsity coming. Referee receives death threats.
Is that not Papich?
Disappointed in Hearts draw.
Some can here.
I didn't even
you were
see
avoiding
it.
that one.
I didn't even see it. Like
I've made her do.
But what's
She's
worse?
done it anyway.
If it's a draw, is that a loss?
Well, someone Toboy, and then only that day, only Bobolized you.
Obey steady.
The Finder newspaper this morning.
To meet
We are not convinced petitioner provided any evidence in court. Upon Chroma, it talks about Ghana's active cases. I will at all times rally support for election of MMDCEs, Dr. Atto Arthur. I fear we may not be able to get into the story, but it reminds me of the Council of State. Remember E.T. Mensah?
Yeah, he's in the race, isn't he?
He's in the race.
Yeah. There's Al-Hassan Dani, that was a surprise. But
Mubarak.
Yeah, he's been justifying why he's putting himself out there. Yeah,
The last we really heard of E.T. Mensah was when he was going toe-to-toe with Sam George. And now he's back. Looks like
well, the last time we heard of him was the documentary by MFI and Kweku Usupepra where he was talking about Mr. Rollins.
Okay,
Yeah.
that would be the most current one.
Yeah.
Is today the end of the road for courtroom action by the lawyers? Big question. Godfred Yeboah, Damigana's youngest Attorney General designate with an impressive track record. That's on page 9. Actually impressive. I'll just mention that, so he was born in 79. So you can do the calculation. 1979. June the 5th. And he did his O-levels and A-levels with the Zebra Boys. The Zebra Boys. You know which school I'm talking about, right? In the central region. At this school.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
We'll
hear more of him.
I'm giving them some bragging rights. But you can check out the story on page 9.
Vetting is just this week.
Actually, Wednesday. And I'll just wrap with this one. AMA expresses commitment to improving air quality in Accra. Something we often overlook, the quality of our air. I mean, in some parts of China and the rest, you have to, even before COVID, people had to be walking with, masks and all of that. I'm just wondering, there are some places that are that polluted when it comes to air.
Who says they're going to improve?
It's the AMA.
No,
and I'm just thinking, though, we are not able to take care of, but let's see what happens. The Metropolitan Chief Executive of Accra, Mohammed Ajay-Sowa, has actually been, talking about this.
Last paper. Oh, is it the last paper? Okay, let's do Punch. Okay, Punch.
Punch us.
Daring to be different. They say Gbagben seeks God's wisdom. So the speaker, I think, went to church. There's a photograph. I think this is Father Campbell, isn't it? Okay, so there's a picture of I guess the congregation or his family with the Father Campbell on the front page of the paper, and then Baby Ansan laid to rest as JDM Anas, GJA Primpack pay tributes the veteran journalist last journey home. Parliament can fail Ghanaians, according to Speaker Gbagben. Adai Youth accused NPP chairman of sabotage in government. Electro-Chem partnership. All right. And then there's highlights of the new NDC MP for Tempani, Lydia Lamisi Akana Variba, on the front page of the paper. I guess that'll be it, really.
The Daily Dispatch, it says, with MPP's 2024 flag bearer Wahala, NDC has a chance of winning 2024 with John Mahama. 2020 parliamentary results, you can check out some of the details there. Council of State elections, talk of that. And fighting COVID-19, police stations in Upper West region disinfected. Then we have Supreme Court to decide whether Jean Mensah should testify. But very quickly, when you turn to the back page of the Daily Dispatch, it has that story there with regard to what could happen in 2024. And it talks about the 2020 presidential and parliamentary elections being so close and how people would be wondering what the outcome would be in 2024. Pictures there of Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, Mr. Iwadako, and of course, Mr. Sylvester Mensah. All of them likely candidates to actually, per what discussion is here, to partner John Mahama in 2024. Do you think he would go in 2024? I mean, we don't know yet what the outcome of this court process would be and what it would say. But do you think if it went south, do you think?
I don't know, actually. I don't know. I think you do better with the analysis. I'm going to leave that to you.
All right, so you're done with your stack of papers?
Yeah, just to acknowledge Mr. Theophilus Iate. He's now Deputy Editor, Daily Graphic. He used to be the editor with the graphic business. And when we went outside sometimes, because of our collaboration with them, with the Stanbic Bank graphic business breakfast meetings, he would be really, really nice to us. We want to say congratulations from us to you. Uncle Theo, on your new appointment, we wish you well, and I'll be praying for you as well.
Yeah, not only her, not only will she be praying for you, we shall all be praying for you. And in fact, I'm booking our next appointment where we're going to have tea, but tea with biscuits. You can't give us tea without biscuits.
Oh,
so
no.
Uncle Theo will be coming by.
Uncle Theo will treat you to more than just tea and biscuit then. You will have proper English breakfast, full course. We wish Mr. Brimpong Eugene Dache Hene a happy birthday. He's municipal director for NSS New Jabbing South, Koforidua. Is from Corporal Bright Asamoah, who's with the Ghana Police Service. So happy birthday to you, sir. Enjoy your day today.
Mama V.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we have a Dachi Hine here.
Dachi Day.
Dachi Hine.
Okay, all right.
What, did I say something wrong?
Oh, no. I just wanted to repeat.
Echo, bring the name down, let me see.
It's Dachi Hine.
Yeah, but I said Dachi Hine.
Okay.
I did well. I was seeing it for the first time. Mr. Brimpong Eugene Dachi Hine. Happy birthday to you, sir. Don't mind Ben. He wants to spoil the dedication, but I will not let him. You just saw myjawline.com. Ben, over to you.
Well, election petition EC running away from cross-examination. Chikata alleges there's EC asked me, sacked me actually from the strong room. That's Rojo Metal Nunu. There's also, we do not intend to call any witness upon Kroma saying that 37 more COVID-19 cases recorded at Akosombo International School. Ew. U.S. Embassy postpones visa appointments amid COVID-19 surge. You should see the statement on that. Photos, MPs dance their hearts out after orientation at Aqua Safari in Chile. EC has an obligation to account to Ghanaians on anomalies appear upon of the NDC's legal team. CJ makes passionate pleas for lawyers to stop post-hearing media engagement. Mama V, that's still in the picture. And then Akufo-Addo came to court with over 11,000 pink sheets and evidence in 2013 upon Kroma.
The confusion,
that's a bit of a jab.
Though, is that the other lawyers are not lawyers on record. They are not lawyers on record. Not like Frank Davis or Yao Pong in this case.
And nowadays, you see them, I mean, upon Kroma would be in a suit.
News file was mentioned. I mean, yeah. So they're watching. Yeah. And the justices are watching, apparently.
And Akwesi Parker Wilson has been.
Yeah.
His name has come up a few times. I think now he's rolling with the justices of the court and he's feeling.
You know, Mr. Manduvo said to Rojo, your best
reporter. Something like that. Yeah. Your favorite reporter, something like that.
And I was like, oh my God. Okay, listen, stay with us. We will bring you the courtroom action. Today, you don't have to miss our election petition updates because it may all end today. May not, but how are we going to progress?
Today is make or break.
I'm excited about it. So
make or break.
So we'll see how that goes. You have to join us. The court sits at 9:30. We'll start our broadcast from 9 a.m. Our COVID cases are also seriously going up. There is a press conference at 8. We will bring you the latest update on that.